Aaron, you must be pleased with that.
Yeah, that was a good 60-minute hockey game. I felt like a week ago Wednesday, we didn't have the energy we had tonight, and from puck drop there, that first period was probably about as good a 20 as we played all year long. Kind of had our way with them and made the game hard for them to come back and chase the game. In that second period, maybe we had a little lull there for 6 to 8 minutes, but then again, we turned it on the last half of that second, found a way to put 3 and close that game out early.
3 guys down, and you still kept the pace going.
Yeah, everyone who came, they came ready to play tonight, play fast. That team is thin as well. I think they had 9 and 5, we had 9 and 6, so there wasn't a huge disadvantage there, or advantage from our end. But it was just one of those games where, all 3 lines just continually rolled and played the right way and played fast and put them under pressure and made them defend, and good hockey game.
Yeah, good to get Eberle and Downside back as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. We could move Mose up. I thought Mose and Sointu and Haji were excellent tonight as well. I thought Brandon Whistle was phenomenal tonight. Came in, first time with us. He'd practiced quite a bit with us, but came in and him and Jono and DeLuca were excellent tonight. Very reliable player. Just talked to Peter Spencer there, and that kid shouldn't be playing in the EIHL. I know that. He should be definitely playing in our league. So it was good to see him bring that substance, and he's come a long way from that 18-19 year, that's for sure.
Yeah, this crowd's got a new favourite, hasn't it, in Barry Brush? They loved him. They gave him the biggest cheer of the night at the end, and he entertained them well, and he deserved his shutout. It's just really well deserved.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think Barry's game's going to get better and better. That's 5 periods now in a row here. We brought him into that Friday game in Manchester, a minute into the second period, and he shut the door for 2 periods there, and now 3 here. So that's a nice 5-period string here, without giving up a goal. So hopefully, he continues to on that trend.
Todd, your thoughts on that one, please?
Yeah, just another game where we found our inconsistencies getting the better of us. That was a quick pace tonight, and our boots looked firmly planted on the ice at times, so we were getting skated around quite a bit. Finally, when we decided to push back in the third period, it was a little bit not a bad period for us, but once again, shut off for a shift. Guys skating with their sticks around their waist, and it's in the back of the net. So, not a great night. We seem to get awful high when things are going well for us, and the small things seem to be bothering us to the point where we're shutting off and losing concentration.
Yeah, that was a fun night. Me as a coach, that was a fun one to watch tonight. Not what I expected before puck drop tonight, that's for sure. We're running thin bodies, and boys have answered the bell here lately. I feel like ever since we had a few guys go down with injury, I feel like our game's tightened up. Our energy's been there for a full 60. Guys are dialed in. Tonight I think we got pucks behind their D. We made them defend. We spread them out, going low to high, getting some traffic in front of Esco there. We got a couple good bounces early and built some confidence. And anytime you score 5 in a period, it's a pretty good start.
I was going to say that first period was probably as good as it gets.
Yeah, for sure. Especially considering our situation. A couple guys were questionable around 3-4 o'clock today that showed up and put in a solid effort. We're ready to battle right now. We're ready to play the game the right way, and we're being rewarded.
When you signed Barry Brush, you sent me a video of a couple of his incidents, and I think he showed the fans tonight that he's a right character. What a hit he lays out at the end.
Yeah, I don't know how that was a penalty there, but sometimes he reads the game pretty well, and it looked like he didn't know if he was going to be first on that puck, so he wanted to make sure he got body there. He's a funny guy.
He's turned into a bit of a hero in the last couple of weeks, hasn't he?
Well, his game's been really good lately, and I think that's all I'm looking for is him to come in and compete and stop pucks and help us win hockey games. And I think he's on a nice stretch here after we brought him in that Manchester game. battled back and come back and won there after being 4-2 down, and now he's another 2 good home starts here.
Feelings. It was a up and down game. You know, we had a few good shifts here, some not good moments. I think Dundee, had some pressure at times and hemmed us in, but found a way to win. It wasn't easy, and it's always hard with us. And like I said, good teams find ways to win.
And is that another game where you can look back on that word resiliency that we've spoken on in the past, where you had to come from behind and you lost the lead late and then you win it in overtime?
I think so. Obviously, again, I hope we can just find the easy way and have a good start, a good game, and play the right way. We played well with the lead for a little bit. We kind of had some ozone time and did a lot of good things there. Take that penalty. Mosey's smarter than that, but it happens, and then they score on it. And then, like you said, resilient and scored in overtime.
I guess one of the things that also made that game a bit, choppy was that there were a lot of periods of 4-on-4, which is unusual.
Right. I think Lehner played very well. Obviously, Ollie did as well. They were they can skate, and it's a wide open game, a lot more fun, a lot more action, and then obviously 3-on-3 is just chaos.
And you mentioned Ollie there. It didn't stand as the game winner. It looked like it would for a long time, but that was a goal worthy of winning any game.
That was a very nice goal, individual effort to just go around for a while and then to come on his forehand and put it a high glove like that is. He's getting better every day. He deserves it. He puts in the time and effort, and he's been, he's been rolling, having a great year for us so far.
Then Christophe Boivin scores his first 2 goals in Nottingham today. It's a guy you've coached for a long time now, back to the Elite Series. Are you happy for him to get a goal in this building in front of the fans? Because he scored on the road.
Right. I don't think about it too much. I think he's been playing very well since the first day, and I think I knew it would come. Obviously, it was going to the net where you got to score, and it was very easy for him to do that. And then I think that maybe took stress off his shoulders, and he had a great game for us, and obviously the game winner in overtime.
And then it's on to Manchester in the Cup tomorrow. What's the message to the locker room for that game?
I'm going to have a talk with them. They don't know the message yet, but we got to find a way to be pros, and we'll work on a few things, some system things, maybe create different environments and different type of situations. But Will's going to get a start tomorrow. It's going to look it's a big test for him, and I'm excited for him to see how he reacts. But he's been putting in the work, so he deserves a start.
All right, thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
I thought, we played a team that was shorthanded and played with a lot of desperation and work, and we didn't match the effort that's required to win a hockey game. And we put a lot of shots on their goaltender, who played tremendous tonight. We sustained some offensive zone time and getting pucks to the net, but at the end of the day, I just think overall for 60 minutes that team worked.
Pure character. I mean, that's really the only word for it. Came in the game 4 guys down, 13 skaters. We had a guy kicked out 6 minutes in. It was just gut check, I guess. I mean, we knew coming in we were going to have to scrape this one out if we had any opportunity. But we tried to simplify our game, tried to keep things simple, and I guess without going too far into it, just like I said, pure character. I'm fucking proud of these guys, man. I'll tell you that right now. And we did that Newcastle Viper style.
Sets Crandall on his way.
Reed, what a save again by...
We asked for a response, and I think we got it. Certainly, I liked the effort throughout the entire game. We didn't execute, and I thought that kind of allowed Glasgow to stick around. But you got to credit Glasgow. I mean, they came hard. They defended real hard. Competitive group. Obviously, they're only going to get better as it goes on here. They've only been together for a week, I think, and one exhibition game. So, we knew they were going to come hard. Obviously, the excitement of that first game together in the league. So, I thought I liked our group's composure tonight. Easy to get frustrated there, especially with our lack of success in the power play, and then giving one up, and then to get the go-ahead and then give one back. I thought our group stayed composed there and ultimately just stuck with the game plan there, and we got rewarded there late in the game with a nice tip by Hokie.
I mean, we showed a tremendous amount of character. There's no question. We're down 1-0, come back. We're down 2-1, we come back. To give one up with under 3 minutes to go is tough. Especially, we haven't been on the ice. I mean, I think we've had 8 practices. Is all we've had, coming into tonight. And we're playing a team that's played 12, 13 games, and we didn't really have much of a training camp. So, yeah, I mean, we showed a lot of character, and the fact that we hung right into the end doesn't make it any easier. I'm not one for moral victories, but I would have been real happy with a point tonight for sure, because you're trying to get every point that you can, especially on the road. But saw enough flashes tonight that I know once we get our legs underneath us, we're going to be obviously competitive and be able to, play against anybody on any given night.
Head coach Tim Wallace joins us on Panthers TV with Jeremiah's Chimney Sisters. And Tim, you said it last night, we never do it the easy way.
You're right. It was a lot of fun, though. It was, for us, technically not a whole lot on the line, and for us to battle like that is a character team effort. I really liked exactly half of the game. I thought we played exactly how we can play, we should play, and we need to play. And then, lost it for a little bit, but found a way to win.
Then we come back to that word resiliency. It doesn't get more resilient than scoring a goal with 6 seconds to go.
Right, yeah. Will did a good job of keeping an eye on me, kind of making sure when he should come to the bench and when not. So credit to him. He looked at me a lot, and then just sent Mosey to the front of the net. Simon was there in front of the net as well, and Robbie with a little baseball swing.
You mentioned Will there. Bounced back from a bit of a shaky second period where a couple of things went against him, a couple of ones he had no chance with. He especially came up huge in overtime.
He had some really big saves for us. He was pretty good tonight, I think. I think it's good for him, and I'm glad he got the job done in the shootout. It's a lot of fun, and the guys were rooting for him, and that's what it's all about.
And then this game, as we said before in the week, that the Panthers had qualified for the Challenge Cup. What did you learn about your team from this game?
It's a character thing, like I said. With not a whole lot to play for, except I kind of let them know that there's fans here. They came to watch us. Let's play the right way, no bad habits. And it's a character thing. It's a character win, for us to do this with not a whole lot on the line. Guys worked hard, and that's all you can ask for. And I guess they respected the game. And we got the job done, and now we can enjoy our Sunday.
And is that the same message going into next weekend's game against Sheffield? Because that's Challenge Cup again.
And one day at a time. I'll worry about that when we get there. But it's against our rival, and it's at home. Correct. See, I'm already focused on. But yeah, it's another big game. Sheffield's coming to town. We want to play the right way, no bad habits, and get used to playing the way we need to play to win hockey games.
Right, thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
Just another scrappy performance, you know what I mean? Just character, and said it last night, but you know what? Fair play to some key guys this weekend. Mott was tremendous for us when he needed to be. We had Forbes. He dropped back on D, did a great job for us. Yanni played through an injury. We didn't feel he'd be available, but he found a way once we heard about the Halbert situation. And our D played phenomenal. We had guys Penny, V, Marshy, double shift in at center most of the weekend, which isn't easy to do. And all through the lineup, just everyone was at their best. We bought into what we needed to do, and that was to play scrappy, ugly hockey and simplify our game, and they did that. And it was great to get 4 points. With considering we essentially played with 12 skaters last night and 13 tonight.
And we're through in the Challenge Cup as well after the Manchester and Nottingham results. So after a big win against Cardiff last night, that must be a kind of a bit of a relief, kind of almost like you deserved that, because you put in a heck of a shift.
Yeah, I said the same thing to Keno. I said, it's for us to go down there and do what we did last night and then not get rewarded for it would have been a shame. So it was good that went our way, and the curse of the cup's over. We're through, and but hey, listen, we're through, and we're looking to go make some noise in the quarterfinals. So we're thrilled right now. We're in a good spot in the league. We're through in the cup, so it's happy days right now.
Would you say that they were two really mature performances? Last night was a one-goal game. Tonight was tight, and it was that second period, wasn't it, where we were able to pull away?
Yeah, no, again, just buying into playing the right way. I always say it. I think at this level, it's some of the toughest things to do is to get guys to buy into that simplicity and that simple game. Coaches talk about it all the time, playing the right way, and that's what you mean. And the guys did it for large parts. Probably majority of the weekend. So, you see the result for 4 points, and we're a good spot in both competitions.
I think I need to first start by saying a massive congratulations to Barry McKenzie on his 600th game. Made a point of that being the first thing that was said after the big win tonight. Tremendous accomplishment. It's not easy to do. And you know what? Barry's been a big part of this organization the last number of years. So good for him. Tonight's game, the stars might have been aligned or whatever tonight. I thought our first 5 minutes was terrible tonight. And I must say I was quite concerned. I thought 15 minutes of the first period was excellent. We looked dangerous. We had a couple more opportunities. Would we have buried? It would have made our job a little easier. Came under some serious pressure, but you've seen guys like Stadnik tonight blocking shots. I thought that was just kind of indicative that what it meant to the guys tonight. They put in a big effort defensively when they were under significant pressure, and of course the steady influence of Shane Owen. Everybody knows what he brings to the table. I've been saying it for years. The guy's a class act, and just like such a calming influence back there for the guys when things are getting a little hairy out there. We have some of our younger guys out there, and they're playing a regular shift, and they're learning. It's kind of, such a high pace and high-end teams that these guys are facing. And yes, they're making mistakes, but you learn by making your mistakes, and we're just going to see them get better and better.